So I'm the bike manager here at the OPC. So my primary job is organizing the bike shop as well as overseeing other bike mechanics here. It's kind of my job to train and get the bike techs where they need to be. Organizing trips, making sure the OPC staff is competent with the bike side of things. That's pretty much my role here. My name is Jake Baker. I was born and raised in Lubbock, Texas. I'm an electronic media and communications major, and I'm a junior this year. If you would have told me a year ago that I would be doing this, I wouldn't have believed you. I've always been more of an introvert, more to myself, and so being in this leadership position has definitely pushed me. I've seen a lot of growth. I guess I just have had this realization that I do have the ability to lead, and I do have the ability to do hard things in the outdoor industry. And so I think, my progression as a leader influences that heavily. Started out, I was a kid, and that's what everybody did, is they just rode around the neighborhood with their friends, and I got super into BMX during elementary and middle school, and that's kind of what got me going on bike culture. I actually remember the first time I rode a bike, and I was on a tricycle, and my right training wheel popped off, and I just freaked out and started crying and lost my mind. And it was a horrible experience, but it's kind of ironic now that it's something I'm in love with. I started working on bikes. I got a job at a local bike shop here in town about 3 years ago. And so they took me on, which was cool because it's kind of hard to get your start working in a bike shop if you don't have experience. But they gave me a job and I fell in love with it. I spent some time working on my bike, and friends' bikes that are kind of similar. Make sure the gears, everything is shifting okay. Make sure it's braking. Most of the bikes that I work on at the OPC are department store bikes from Walmart and Target. It's a lot of flats and broken chains and rusted stuff that I'm working on. I think what draws me to cycling culture the most is just the simplicity of it. If you look at a bike, it is incredibly simple, the way it works, but there's so much that goes into it. And both of those things together kind of draw me in to the culture. And, you can pair that with the people that participate in cycling. People that just want to feel like they're kids again by riding their bike. Everybody here really just wants to spend time outdoors and, with their friends. It's really just about quality of life. Every Thursday at 5, the OPC leads a weekly mountain bike ride out at the local trails. If it's somebody's first time, I kind of just walk them through shifting the bike, walk them through braking the bike safely, their stance while they're riding, really just safety procedures, that people need to know while they're on the trail. Really, the purpose for Thursday rides is to get students away from the library, away from the books for an hour, hour and a half, just to get outside and, get some fresh air. We do teach skills and kind of coach people through, different mountain biking stuff. The main focus of that is just to get people plugged into the program. Dr. Foster, he's doing a lot for the bike scene in Lubbock right now, trying to get trips going for students and really trying to get kids outside. He's doing a lot for that. Bikes are definitely for everybody. There is a bike for everyone. I believe that. And I think it's an activity that should be shared with people and amongst people. You don't have to fit a stereotype to be a cyclist. You can love to pedal and be anybody. I want to spend my life outdoors. My dream job would be probably a freelance photographer promoting the bike industry in some way and grow that in the U.S. I don't know exactly how that's going to look yet. I have a long way to go. I think I've started that path.